Hey folks, it's Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah. And today I'm going to show you how to safely burn resin and also dried herbs. When you're working with these materials, you want to take safety into account. And so it's important to know how to do this properly. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to demonstrate is how to safely burn dried herbs. And there's a variety of ways. This isn't the only way, but I'm just going to demonstrate one way, all right? So this is a cast iron mortar and pestle. You do not have to grind up the herbs, but I think you'll find that if you do, they'll burn a little bit better, a little smoother, and you won't have any flare-ups. It's always good to have some water, maybe a spritzer bottle of some water around, or some extra salt or sand. In case you do have a flare-up that's troublesome, you can just put it out that way. So I'm going to do some burning of some chamomile. So chamomile is well known for calming folks down. So I'm just going to take a pinch and put it in my mortar and pestle. And just give it a little grind so that we don't have any real big chunks in there that might flare up. Okay, it doesn't take very long. You just want to kind of get it nice and smooth. And just give it a quick little grind. Okay, you could put other herbs in here if you would so choose. Okay, this is a wonderful mortar and pestle, by the way. You want to buy a mortar and pestle that will last you to the end of time. Get yourself a cast iron one. This is wonderful. Okay, so we've got our dried herbs slightly ground up, and this is just one of the burning bowls that we've got. This is a sweet little copper burning bowl, but I mean, honestly, an ashtray will just work fine. You could use your cauldron if you prefer. A lot of people do. We're just going to put it in this little copper doodah here, and this is just some plain old sand. You can use salt if you'd like to. And the reason we put that in there is for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's going to give the charcoal a nice fireproof bed to sit on, and it's going to keep our utensil a little cooler. So you're going to want to take a piece of charcoal that is designed for burning herbs or resin, and you're just going to put it in the center there. And I like to use our little tongs and a little, what do you call these things? The little lighters, okay? Yeah, okay. All right, so hang on to your charcoal, folks, and just give it a nice little light. Okay, and as you can see, it's kind of sparking. All right, you don't wait till it's all like real white like you would if you're grilling a steak. And then you just sprinkle your herbs on there and you do your ritual. And it's pretty much as simple as that. So what's going to happen now is your charcoal is going to ignite the herbs, and the smoke from that is going to sanctify the area. Okay, simple as can be. When you're done, you can just put it in the sand and put it out. There you go. Now I'm going to show you how to burn resin, which is going to be very similar to your dried herbs. I do highly recommend that you grind it so that it's a much finer material, because if you put in a chunk like this, it's very likely to catch fire and flare, which is not exactly the desired effect. So I'm just going to use a little bit of resin. And this is essentially an incense. I'm going to use my marvelous cast iron mortar and pestle to grind this sucker up a little bit, make some finer chunks. And this happens to be frankincense and myrrh, both of which are pretty hard surfaces. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a good grind. So you can see no big chunks remain. So again, you're going to light your charcoal, and you can see that it's sparking, and that tells you that it's caught. You're going to set it down on your fireproof surface. And you're going to take your resin and you're just going to sprinkle it onto your charcoal, and the heat from the charcoal and that sparking is going to create this amazing sacred smoke, and you can use it much like you would in any other ceremony where you're using sacred smoke. Okay, and I'm just kind of fanning it away, clearing the area, and you can let it completely burn out and complete your ritual. So that's how you safely burn resin and dried herbs. You're going to want a burning pot. You're going to want some sort of a fireproof material like a sand or salt. And then you're going to need a piece of charcoal and, of course, the herb or the resin that you're working with. I sure hope that helps. This is Susan at the Rock Shop at 311 Broadway, historic downtown Paducah, where positive energy works. We'd sure appreciate a thumbs up. And if you'd subscribe, that really helps us grow the channel. And of course, like and comment, and we will see you the next time. Namaste, my darlings.